How about now? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Anybody can barely hear me. Oh Lord. Okay, hold on. I know why. How about now? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, I'm getting feedback now. Hold on. Better? Okay. I can still hear feedback though. All right. Hmm. Let me see. That's muted. Loud and clear. Okay. Let me. Okay. I still hear. Where am I hearing my voice from? I have no idea. And this is why we test things. Oh, I think I know. Yeah. Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. There we go. Hello. I can still hear it. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, yeah. This is what happens. Okay. Check this real quick. Okay, so it is my phone. So hold on. That's what it is. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Uh, it's like my stickers. There you go. You guys chat amongst yourselves. Let me figure this out while my phone is. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let me mute this one. Hello. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I mean, Oh, it looks like Trevor just walked in. Can you hear me? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, it looks like there's 6 people on. But let me know if you can hear me now. If you can hear me better anyway. Somebody show a knife, isn't that what we all say? Let's see. How about a Rough Rider? Yeah, thanks, Jason. There you go. One of my new acquisitions right here from Ollie. How's it going? Sounds good? Okay. Yeah, so I'm on my computer and I have like an actual computer microphone. I think that's acting up. So I ended up muting that and I ended up using the one on my phone, which is this one right here. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, there's the chat. See? This is my first time messing with this thing on my own. I've usually joined some lives that use the Restream platform. So I see that now. Let me see if I can type. There you go. I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm figuring it out. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys drinking some tea, some coffee this morning. Got some coffee. Just came out the pot. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope it's not too cold, which I know that some of y'all, it is cold out there. But just wanted to get on here real quick. Don't want to take too much time as I'm figuring this stuff out. Oh, snap. Slippy's in the house. Welcome, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. Just kind of on here, just chit-chatting this morning. I saw that a lot of the lives are either, obviously some of the UK ones are in the afternoon for us because it's late for them. But even for them, they do it at night. Hey, Mikey, welcome, brother. But I saw that a lot of the lives are late at night wherever people are at. Like on the ones that I watch, usually it's like JC, which they do it on Saturdays in the afternoon. And Ashley, oh brother, I don't have an Ashley, not yet. Um, how about a Pakistan knife? I'll show you a Pakistan. There you go. Real nice, nice bone on that. Little Pakistan, little lock back. Um, but thrifty. Oh my gosh, I got everybody up in here. Look at y'all, man. You guys are making me feel special. Good grief. But yeah, I saw that a lot of people will do, late afternoons, nights, stuff like that. Um, oh, thanks, brother. You know, I'm trying to catch up with y'all's chat. Good grief. Uh, but yeah, so I'm trying this out. Maybe this new year coming up, I'll make this a weekly thing. Little Saturday morning. What we used to get up to in the mornings to watch some cartoons. So, um, maybe some Knife-Toons on Saturday morning. So, um, but yeah, just kind of on here, just chit chatting this morning. Am I cooking? I'm cooking now. Okay, that sounds good. Cooking with canola oil, bacon grease, some lard. Us Mexicans love that lard, man. Um, Subscribe, James. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Um, but yeah, just wanted to get on here, kind of make it a Saturday morning thing. Try to do a weekly live for everybody. As you're drinking your coffee, you're eating your toast and eggs, and um, hey, Mikey, for sure, man. I remember getting up early in the morning, getting a bowl of cereal and watching some Saturday morning cartoons. So, that's kind of where the idea came from. Um, Half the time I'm up by like 5 in the morning. So, I was like, let's try this out. And it's been on the back of my mind for a few months, actually. I've had that thumbnail made for a few months, and I just hadn't done it. So I was like, you know what? I'm off on holiday from work. So let's try it out, So let's see. Let me change this so I can make it a little bit bigger. There you go. Just got this little Rough Rider. This one's the doctor's knife. Real nice. Can't beat it, for the price. I like the tobacco bone on these. I think Mike, Music City Leatherworks, has the pipe the pipe one, the pipe knife. And I saw this one, it reminded me of his, and I was like, I need to get that. Uh, I don't smoke, and I'm not a doctor, but I got a doctor's knife. Seriously, James, like I've had that idea of going live on Saturday mornings and that whole thing for a few months, at least like 1 or 2 months. But it sometimes it's like just getting the willpower to do things, like make videos and stuff like that. And like for me, also getting over the whole, I'm one of the few Hispanics in the knife thing, and a lot of times I'm not gonna say that I have an issue speaking English or the language, but a lot of the terms and things like that just get in the way, and I get shy about it. Um, Now you own a Zippo, James. There you go. So the one that got you going uh, was when I said that I was looking at this one. So this one is the one that I just got. It's one of the shiny ones, but this one's the 1980. I don't know if we can get the light in here, kind of, but little Zippo Slim. Ali, a doctor's knife makes you qualified for surgery on slippy stuff. There you go. Oh, just grab the wrong one. Oh man, look at me. Now I know Restream. Oh my gosh. Thrifty. Oh my gosh. Tony, what's up, brother? Arriba, arriba, arriba. Man, I've been up since like 5 in the morning. Brother Milo, welcome in. Everybody, meet Brother Milo. Milo's one of the brothers in the community. He's an awesome guy. He's actually a few hours from me, so hopefully one of these days we'll get to meet up somewhere. So he's in the Houston area, but he works all over the state from what I understand. So let's see. Let's catch up on some of the chat. Okay, so James is saying it started now. Mike's and Mario's fault. I'm sorry, James. That's how yeah. You're that's just how it is, you know. You're gonna end up getting way too many Zippos that you are not gonna use at the same time. So let's see what else. What else do we have here? Who else do we have in here? James. So we have some of our UK friends, our USA friends. Who else is in here? Thought I saw Jason. Jason's in here too. Jason's a farmer up in New York, so everybody say hi to Jason. He's one of the true ones. He has, I believe, he's got cows and all kinds of good things in his farm. So he's a hardworking man on a daily basis, all day, every day. Doesn't stop for him. So we appreciate him for sure. Book flights to Texas. Mikey, man, I can't wait. I'm actually getting my tickets for Blade Show probably today. I was talking to my wife yesterday. So hope to see everybody there that can make it, you know. I can't wait to meet you guys. But what else have I got? Oh, let me show you all this other guy. So a few weeks ago, older gentleman at church. He's one of the only few that knows that I have like a YouTube channel or whatever. And I like pocket knives or knives in general. And one day he texts me, he goes, Mario, he goes, I have a knife. I have a knife that I want to give you. He goes, I want to gift it to you. He goes, and you can clean it up. Amanda is very sick. He got out of the hospital. It looks like back he can't breathe. Oh, did you mean Mangus, Milo? Mangus. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I didn't know Mangus was sick. Goodness. I hope he's okay. We'll be praying for him for sure. Man, that's crazy, man. I tell you what, sickness doesn't play. Yeah, whatever it is, sometimes it just gets you, and hope he fares out well for sure. I did not know that he wasn't feeling well. I know he's in a few of my like Instagram chats, but he hardly gets on there, and usually he just says hi and bye, and that's about it. And it's hard to keep up with everybody's videos, everybody's channels and everything. So yeah, I hope he's okay. If you talk to him, Milo, tell him that we're thinking about him and we're praying for him. I do not have his phone number, so um, but yeah, going back to the knife. So the gentleman, he's like, Mario, he goes, I have this knife. He goes, I've had it in my toolbox for 10, 15, he goes, maybe 20 years. He goes, I don't remember. He goes, I think it might have been a wedding gift back when my wife and I got married. He goes, but I really don't remember. So last weekend, he stops me at church, gives me this bag, just a plastic bag. It was wrapped up in, and what was inside it was, I don't know if I'll have enough space for the camera. I have to change the. Is this my first live? I've had a few lives, Tony, but this is probably one of my first ones for sure. Let's see. Let me change this. I don't know if it'll let me. There we go. So this is the knife that the gentleman gave me, and it was nasty, and like the leather was all dried out. The handle was all tore up, not tore up, but dried out and stuff. Because he said he had it in his toolbox, just sitting there. So I ended up cleaning it up, and it still kind of got some schmutz. But this is essentially what it looks like. We can see the blade on there. It was weird. So I had made a post on YouTube, and there was a gentleman that actually, I mean, sometimes reading is fundamental, y'all, and I say that a lot. So on the label itself, it says small hunter. And then on the other side, it says knives by Mark Horvat. So according to the gentleman, there was a subscriber that commented. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It says, only discarded shed antlers are used in my products. Some of the animals these antlers came from are still living. I would have put a LOL on the bottom. The knife is handmade from stainless steel, key blade lightly oiled, Rockwell hardness approximately 58. I couldn't find much online about it, but come to find out that this gentleman actually makes knives from. He makes knives out of Colorado. So, hey, James, good morning, brother. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. James is one of my mods here. James is an awesome guy. Congratulations, James. That short did really well for you the other day, so that's awesome. He makes shorts on YouTube and on Instagram. I haven't seen him on TikTok. I've been trying to get my TikTok game up. I don't know nothing about TikTok. So yeah. Anyway, going back to the knife, this gentleman makes knives out of Colorado, and some of the auctions that I've seen, it looks like they're anywhere between 150 and 500, depending on the knife and how old it is. Now there is no markings. He's one that does not mark the blade on anything, no date stamp, no nothing. But apparently his knives are sought after. So what the gentleman from church wanted me to do, he said, I want you to sell it and take your family out and everything. Well, after talking to my wife, she goes, you can't sell that. She goes, like, that's really, really nice. She goes, and he's had it for this long, like there's no way that you can sell that. She goes, it's not like we, need the money or anything like that. So after talking to him, I said, hey, I said, do you mind if I keep it? Just kind of hold on to it. Let's see, where what I can do with it. I mean, I'm not a hunter. I'm not. I don't do any of that. So TikTok said I was selling and kept deleting my posts. Man, TikTok is a mess. Like seriously, like I'll go and do a like a short, like the same short that I'll do on YouTube. I'll put it on TikTok, do all my tags and everything. Within minutes, it says that I'm promoting weapons, and there you go. It says that it limits my posts and all this other stuff. So I don't know. I've gotten through some of them without like tagging like Texas or anything like that. But yeah, TikTok is weird for me. I know some people have gotten really really good, you know, uh, responses and everything. I know there's a new channel. I forget his name. See if I can find them. He's kind of new. He's had his channel up for a long time because he's a musician. But let me see. But yeah, he's got, man, he's got a lot of good stuff on. Oh man, Kirby Creek Mo is in the house. Yes, sir. We're out here live trying to get the morning going, Um, but yeah, so yeah, I decided to pretty much just keep the knife and just keep it, because it was a good gesture of him thinking of me. I don't know. He said he didn't even know what he had. He said that it was a gift, and he goes, "It was the only knife that I've ever had." Um, so yeah, little Mark Horvat small Skinner knife. Here's the sheath. I believe, like I said, I think he's out of Colorado, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Um, so yeah, this one will stay with me for now. He said that it was okay. He goes, it's better in your hands than in mine. He goes, because I wasn't gonna do anything with it. So I was like, awesome. I'm like, I'll keep it, and essentially I'll keep it as a good gesture. Yeah, I need to make a stand for it. I have some ideas, but we'll see. Um, Another one that I got from Bubba, actually, this electrician's knife. Who's that? Who's coming? What's up, Mario? Morning. I'm on the live. You good? All right. My son Mario. Um, he's like, what are you doing? Um, but yeah, got this electrician's knife from Bubba. Yeah, oh man, these things have a pull. I gotta clean it up. It's gonna need some love, some rubbing. This one's a long line italic. I don't know if you can see the tank stamp there. Uh, let's see. There you go. So I'm guessing this one's from, I'm gonna guess the 80s, maybe 90s. I don't know. But it's got awesome snap. So yeah, this one will get cleaned up here soon. Uh, like I had said earlier, this one I got from Dwayne Clark's Whatnot auction. He was doing a auction last week, and some of his proceeds were going to his church's youth group. And I'm a big proponent of the church's youth group because my kids benefit from it. Not my the auction didn't benefit my kids, but I'm saying like at my church, my kids like, you know. participating in it and everything. So I got that doctor's knife, Rough Rider doctor's knife. Ended up getting this little elk ridge with it. This one's got like the turquoise, inexpensive little knife, but something sharp in the pocket is better than nothing. So I like this one, real nice. And I think he threw that in. I didn't even buy that from him. He threw it in the package. And then I ended up getting this leather sheath for like a trapper. It's a real nice leather sheath. Take it out of the package. You can see it. It's got the low, so it'll sit low on your belt. And this one's from Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds had given Dwayne a bunch of stuff to essentially auction off to benefit his church's youth group. So that's where I got that one. What else have I gotten? But yeah, here you go. That's Clark's information, Dwayne Clark's. That's his Whatnot channel. Real nice guy. He's the one that sends out the pocket crosses to a lot of people around. You like the split screen, Mo? Man, you can do a bunch of things on this thing. You can switch it around. This is my first time actually messing around with it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And actually, eventually, what we can do, we can invite people out to, participate in stuff, little, kind of like podcast type of thing. But yeah, so yeah, James, talking about going back to the knife. I'm sorry, trying to keep up with the comments now. James says, yeah, lovely gift, very kind gesture. Yeah, man, that's how I felt. Even my wife said, she goes, why would you sell that? Like, there's no way you should sell that. Like, we're not in, dire need of money or anything like that. So I told him, and then I asked him, and he goes, it's yours to do whatever you want with. So I was like, awesome, thank you so much. So I'll be making probably a long form video on that. Kind of, I need to find more information on the maker, because apparently, like I said, his knives are sought after. Some of the auctions that I've seen, I actually found sold last month on eBay for $250. I think $250. It was 220, 250. So yeah, I don't see myself selling that. I don't, but let's see, what else do we have? Mo said digging the split screen. Yeah, this whole restream thing, like the one that got me on it was actually Thrifty, John over at Thrifty Knife. He's the one that uses it. I know the guys from the UK use I forget the other one. The other platform, StreamYard, I think it is. Heck yeah, Mike. We'll plan it out, man. We'll do something. How long have we been on? I can't see. I don't know. Oh, 34 minutes. But yeah, we'll continue doing this for sure. For anybody, so I got this in a giveaway. I don't know if you guys know this logo. I believe it's essentially a clip for a pew pew holster. I don't have any pew pews, so it's concealed for concealed carry. Kirby, see you, Milo. Have a good one, brother. Heading to a gun and knife show. You going to the one in Taylor, Milo? I know there wasn't one in Taylor, and there was a few around the state of Texas. Hope you have fun. Yeah, Milo lives, like I said, he lives in the Houston area, so he's like 2 hours away from me. But he also works, like I said, all over the state. So there's times that he's on one side of the state, there's times that he's on the other side of the state. So slips. Okay, so let's see this one. So am I using both a phone and a laptop? So what I'm using, I'm actually, so this guy here, this camera is a webcam or like a document camera, old document camera that I got off of, I think it was like Marketplace or something. It supposedly does 1080p, but on Restream, it only caps it out at 720p. So, but yeah, so this is a camera connected to my computer. I'm using the platform on my computer, and I actually can add. So let me see if I can switch it. I can actually add my webcam to the thing. So that's my webcam on my computer. And then this one here is my phone. So yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with this thing. JC, Mountain of Joy, baby. Let's welcome JC, y'all. He's in New Mexico. Mike is saying, did you know you can put those on slips and sheets? Man, so I try to put it on one of my fixed blades, and it didn't work out. Unless I make a sheath, maybe it might work out. But yeah, for right now, I'm just gonna keep it unless somebody wants it. Y'all can let me know. Because like I said, I am planning on getting a pew pew here soon, but we'll see. I don't know. Here's JC. I appreciate it, Mo. Thank you so much. Well, and I think what helps too is my light. I just got this light off the clearance rack from Walmart. It's actually like probably like a 3-4 foot like a bar light. And I put it right over here because before, man, the lighting in here was horrible. I mean, it's in the garage, as you can see. My wife's car's right here, so coming up really good quality. Well, I appreciate it. Like sometimes I'm like, especially right now, it's cool in Texas, so it feels good in here. When it's in the summer, I'm not recording anything in here. I usually have my little like a little table in my closet. That's where I make my videos. As far as knives, that's what I pretty much all I've gotten. Today I'm carrying this is a little leather sheath that I made, or pouch, whatever you want to call it. Carrying a Victorinox, I believe this one's the Field Master, which is the larger size from like the Tinker, because this one has the saw on it. And then I'm carrying a yellow Stockman. This one's for although I never met Randy WSG. I know these are the this month makes a year since he passed away. So he hated, my understanding is that he hated yellow Delrin. So this one's for you, Randy. Like I said, I never got to meet him. I have gone back and watched a lot of his videos, and the man was hilarious. So thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. JC says, I agree. I use a small light right above me now that I film inside, and it helps. Yeah, sure does. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it, man. Good old Randy. I did get this a little bit of a preview. I got this from Bright Night. Uh, they reached out. They wanted they wanted honest review for it. They had actually originally wanted like me to test out a headlamp. I'm not a headlamp user, like at all. So I was like, man, I said, what? I'm not even gonna try because I don't use headlamps, you know. So then they came back. He's like, well, what about a like a EDC flashlight? So this one's gonna get a little bit of a review. It's actually I thought it was smaller because I'm used to carrying Olight in my little pouch. So as you can see here, I have Olight. This one's the I3T EOS. Well, when I saw this one, I was like, oh yeah, you know, little EDC flashlight. Man, this thing's a hot considering one to the other. So, um, but this thing is awesome. Like this thing is bright. I mean, these are nice for what they are, like you know, very pocketable and everything. But this thing is huge. Like I'll say that much. I do have already some concerns about this pocket clip, but we'll go into that whenever I do the little review for it. Um, they're trying to get, I guess, Bright Night is trying to get their foot in the U.S. They are a Chinese company, so I've seen a lot of channels get these lights and stuff. I ended up reaching out to who was it, Big Red, I think, and Tim School of Fish because they've done some of their some reviews from them. But I at the beginning I thought it was sketchy that this person from a Gmail account was emailing me. It was like, "Hey, would you like to do a review?" You know, and they're like, "No, that's you know, it's normal." So uh, Randy would be turning red over the yellow Delrin. Yeah, I mean that's kind of why everybody kind of did it, you know. Headlamps were awesome. Okay, yeah. See, I'm blessed to live literally right across uh, the police department, police station, and the fire station. So we're on the same grid that they are. So I've been in my house for 10 years, over a little, it's gonna be, yeah, 10 years. And we've had storms, we've had ice storms where people were out of electricity for a week, 2 weeks. We never lost power. For now, I haven't had the need uh, of a headlamp, uh, so I'm okay with that. but but yeah, uh, man, what else can we talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? That's all I had. What else am I carrying? I think that's it. My wallet. Um, but yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a guess. So there's pretty much all. There's my stickers. Some of my stickers. I need to get a. Actually, it goes. I have some on the other side too. Got a Texas little tin thing. I have a Indian motorcycles thing. I actually have a hatchet right behind. See the hatchet? See the hatchet? There's a hatchet right behind my screen. And then there's my whole setup right there. So that's my that's my dad's family portrait when he was small. I believe that this one at the end is my dad. My pops. You imagine living back then? My dad was born in 1944. I just keep that there to remind me of where I came from and all the struggles that my family has gone through, you know. So my favorite knife I don't have. Oh man. Now I'm gonna have to bring up when am I building a studio? Says Kirby. Man, I don't know. When the next live be, man, I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'll do one next week, because of the holidays and everything. But I think the plan is, and now that I've kind of gotten the hang of this, it'll be every week Saturday mornings, from probably 8 to 9 in the morning, Central Time, U.S. Um, so that's it. That's kind of where I'm at, James. Um, I think, like I said earlier, um, there's a lot of the lives happen either in the afternoons or the evenings here with a lot of the US guys. So I kind of saw a little bit of a hole in Saturday mornings, and kind of thinking the whole, Saturday morning cartoon theme, back when we were growing up. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm heading. So probably starting January, it'll be a Saturday, every Saturday thing. Yeah, Mo. Hopefully, like I said, it'll be a new thing, a weekly thing, and then we can bring some people in. I know Mike said he would come on the show and just kind of chat and stuff. So just a hangout spot, for an hour, just to kind of talk knives and talk, you know, just talk. Um, but let me go back to Mikey's. It says, "What's your favorite Sheffield knife?" I don't have. Well, so I have the PPP knife, which is a tackler, and then from you, I got the pruner, and then I have the Barlow coming in, which I did get notification that it has left the UK as of yesterday. So I'm praying for the Royal Mail and USPS that my knife makes it home. Uh, with the whole holiday shipping thing. Uh, I'm gonna say the one that I've been looking at now. It's either gonna be the. Let me see. All about. See if I can. Can I share my screen? All right. Let's go to all about pocket knives real quick. So yeah, and you can even share from your screen. So let's go look at not my shopping cart. Let's go to look at my wish list. And I think I have a few of them in here. So this one gets my attention every time. Uh, just because, and if I could get one with those covers, man, I would be happy. I know that it's hard to, kind of guess what you would get, but yeah, that would be one. That would be one, Mikey. Let's go back. Actually, let's go back to the company so that we're not. Of course, this guy's got a bunch of stuff. Let's go find the UK knives. Come on. There's the Michael May stuff. 110. Here we go. A right. So there's the peach pruners, barrel oak scales. More Taylor's Eyewitness, which I do like. Taylor's Eyewitness, like this guy. This guy is nice. I would like something like that. But if we have to go to, let's see. The one that I would probably get next, like I said, I do like the hawkbill pruning. I'm guessing that's the Ettrick. But, and of course, we have one kind of like this guy coming. Okay, so I think, is that all he has? Okay, here we go. How about that guy right there? That's the one that I would probably try to get next. And it looks like it's out of stock right now here, but that would be one that I like. Lamb's foot. Something about that lamb's foot that just catches my attention. So yeah, that would be the one, Mikey. All right, so let's go back to the comments, and we're almost at an hour, y'all, so I don't want to keep you guys up too much. Let's close out this guy. Oops. All right, let's go back to some comments here. Jason says, my dad is a 47. My dad's a 44, and I'm 45. My dad had me when he was 35, so he was an older lad when he had me. He only had my brother and me. I was born in 80. My brother was born in 83. So 47, 77, and 07. Yeah. So my dad was 44. I was 1980. And then my kids are 07, 10, 11, and 13 in years. So, man, I appreciate it, Mo. Thank you so much. I hope it's fun. Hey, it's the Johnsons. How's it going? Hope you're well. James says, I think you should really answer Mikey's comment. You might end up with a new Sheffield knife. Well, there, I did go back and answer it. Thanks, Mo. Let's see. What else do we have here? Saturday morning cartoons, when you would watch the same cartoons every week. Yep. Good times with a nice big bowl of, I don't know, what did I eat back then? Probably why I'm diabetic now. Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, Honey Smacks. I mean, when we didn't have money, it would be, what was it? Captain Vitamin. Is that what that was? Thanks for stopping by, Chris. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Much lamb's foot. Yeah. Lamb's foot sway back. Hey, Jim. Good morning, brother. I hope you're doing well. Hope you got a chance to sleep in. I know work's been Captain Crunch. Yeah, I think my mama used to get from like the, oh man, what was that store? So I was born in Mexico, moved to the US in 92 when I was 12, and we moved to Florida, Southwest Florida, a migrant community. Um, a lot of immigrant workers, field workers. Um, and we had one grocery store, a Winn Dixie, and that's all we had. And we didn't have a car, so there was a walking distance store. Was it McCrory's? I think it was. And they had your basic. It was probably before dollar stores and stuff. So they had like third party cornflake with bananas. Says says Jim. Man, cornflake with bananas was good. Yeah, uh, that was definitely good. But there was this store, and everything was cheaper than the actual grocery store, and it was not brand name. So I think it was. Well, now I got to go look for it. It's Captain Vitamin. Yep, I found it. Here you go. Let me share this with y'all. Let's see where to go. I don't know if it'll let me. There it goes. There you go. King Vitamin, not Captain Vitamin. Lucky Charms was a special treat. Yeah, Lucky Charms. That was only Steve, man. Welcome, brother. Steve lives a few hours south from me. We're hoping one of these days we can sugar sprinkle on the top. That's right. That's when you can afford the frosted flakes. You we used to throw some sugar on it for sure. My kids do that with because I buy uh the regular um what is it? Honey Nut Cheerios, the ones that are not sweetened. So regular Cheerios, not Honey Nut Cheerios. So I buy the regular Cheerios, so my kids will you know throw some sugar on it just to make it good. Steve, welcome, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. All right, let me stop screen sharing. But yeah, that was the cereal King Vitamin that my mom used to get, which I guess was from Quaker, but I don't know. Uh, it was okay. I'll say that much. Uh, but Apple Jacks, yep. Let's see who else. Anyone remember Quaker cereal? Oh, Quake cereal. I don't remember Quake cereal. Lucky Charms, Fruity Pebbles, the off-brand, of course. Yep. Yeah, and it's funny because my kids nowadays, like they don't know the difference. Like I'll get the bags of, you know, Fruit Loops, throw them in the bin, the cereal bin, and it is what it is. Man, we're at an hour already. Have I been talking for this long? The king, let's go. Jason says oatmeal that you cook on the stove. Yeah. My daughter bought regular oatmeal not too long ago. She went to the grocery store. And she poured milk on it, threw it in the microwave, and it came out raw. And she goes, Dad, why is this? Why? I think something's wrong with my oatmeal. And I was like, I go look at the tube, and I was like, dude, you got the regular stuff. Like, you got to cook that. That stuff's raw. That's not cooked. Hey, Bubba, grocery shopping, man, you better get that done. Get that done early on Saturdays, man. Grocery stores get busy. Yesterday, my wife and I went to Sam's and got a bunch of stuff. We like to buy the big bag of apples, big bag of potatoes, and all that stuff because it lasts more and a lot better. So oatmeal, brown sugar, butter. Ollie says black coffee and bacon roll. I mean, you know, I'm telling you, that's probably why a lot of Americans are diabetic. All this trash cereal that we eat. I've since stopped eating a lot of stuff. But yeah, that sounds good. Black coffee. That's what I'm drinking. I remember my mom drinking black coffee straight out of the coffee pot. I was like, man, that's nasty. I used to add sugar and milk and all this other stuff. And now it's like, man, black coffee is life. Grits. Oh man. Y'all making me hungry and I don't even eat breakfast. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, y'all. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Uh, let's see if we can make this a weekly thing. And like I said, we'll have some people come on and um, just hang out on Saturday mornings. It'll be a good hangout for an hour. I'm a little bit over an hour already, so I'm about to call it. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. If you guys didn't catch it from the beginning, go back and look at the replay. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome Saturday. Hopefully, like I said, starting January, we'll make this every Saturday thing. We can just come and hang out and drink our coffee and chat for a little bit about knives and EDC. So guys, I really appreciate it. Let's see, let's just go through a few more comments before we call it a day. Maple syrup is, if we have some left, we only get what we boil here. So you make your own maple syrup, Jason, is what I'm guessing. Which you are in the northern parts of the US, which I'm guessing you do. But I know I didn't know that you could do that, or you had the ability to do that up in New York. But let's see. I was out of food shopping this morning. Absolutely chaos with Christmas shoppers fighting over the last packet of Brussels sprouts. Yeah, crazy. Mom would do butter and salt on her oatmeal. Huh. I mean, that sounds kind of sweet and savory, I guess. Hey, Big E. How's it going, brother? Welcome, man. We're about to head out. Mikey, yeah, man, for sure. We'll figure something out once this whole thing gets rolling. We'll figure something out. But yeah, for now, everybody, you guys have a nice day, and we'll talk later. 500 taps, 100 gallons a year. Man, that's awesome, Jason. That's so cool. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to hit you up for some New York maple syrup. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for stopping by. You guys have an awesome Saturday. God bless you. God keep you. And don't forget, be the light.